Which height is best for finding diamonds? Which strip mining method is best? Can you use TNT for farming diamonds? What enchantments are best? And is it worth using a beacon for finding diamonds? These and more questions we're gonna answer right now in this video, so let's get straight into it. So first of all, the most important question. What height is the best height for finding diamonds in Minecraft? So this is probably the question most of you are asking you. And there's one very important rule since the Caves and Cliffs update. The deeper you go, the more diamonds you will find. One very important thing we're gonna mention after I'm gonna show you the height. You can see it right now, it's minus 57. And it's going deeper, but it's very important to mention that there is bedrock very soon below your current level. And you see, this is our level right here. And there are the diamonds. They can spawn without any restrictions to levels below you. But on the third level below you, there will spawn bedrock. And the very bad thing about this, for example, check this out. If diamonds would spawn here, this bedrock could potentially be a diamond. So bedrock is exchanging the diamonds for bedrock. So if there would spawn a diamond naturally, but there is a bedrock spawn, then the bedrock will obviously spawn and there will spawn no diamonds. So it's not worth going for diamonds below minus 57. Since we have two spots here free for diamonds to spawn. Obviously we can lose one diamond or something, but this is not really important. But minus 57 is the best height. And then is there also a very important height, the lava height. For the lava seas, I would say. And yeah, if you want to strip mine without lava, there's another height that you definitely want to know. And it's the height where you don't drop into lava oceans, I would say. And we are right here. You see on this height, minus 53 is the safe area to not fall into lava while trying to find diamonds. So if we go on minus 54 here, and then you will see if we would strip mine here, we could potentially fall into lava. So if we want to avoid this, we can go on to minus 53. And this is also not an exception here. You will see this is, this is for every single lava ocean here below the surface. Here is also the same. It's always minus 55, I think, where lava spawns. So if you grind on minus 53, then you will always be safe. And you see, even in the further distances, you see the lava is always spawning on the same height. So on minus 53, you will be safe. And if you go lower, you can potentially drop into lava while strip mining. But to avoid this, we can check it again. Just go on this block here on minus 53 and you won't drop into any lava. Only if there's a bigger room, obviously, then you can still drop into lava if there's something like here right now. So you still have to be a little bit careful. So now we have the right coordinates to find diamonds. So what's the best mining strategy now? So there is no right or wrong. There are some benefits for special strip mining methods, and I'm gonna explain all of them to you now and also show them to you. So the most classic one is just to go and strip mine. And then many beginners especially just go this way and start another row of strip mining and just leave a 1 block gap. This is not good, since you see we can see this this side. We check this side of the block twice. We can see diamonds on both of the sides if they spawn in the middle, so it's a little bit wasted to do this. So it would be a little bit better to leave a 2 block gap here, since this row here is completely new and we haven't seen it yet. So we not checking one side double, and this is already much better than just leaving a 1 block gap. But then we also can do a 3 block gap. And yeah, so this is, in my opinion, the best now. But now many people will say, Regan, what the fuck? The middle area, we can't check it. There could potentially be diamonds. But yeah, that's true, obviously. But on the other hand, diamonds rarely spawn in a 1 block area. So let me show it to you right now here. This rarely happens, especially on this height here. So most of the times diamonds spawn 2 blocks next. So 2 diamonds next to each other are spawning. And like this, for example. So if we leave a 3 block gap, we will find these diamonds here. In any case, it can happen that they will be like this and then some below the ground or above you, but the chance is very low. And if you leave 3 block gaps between every mine, then you save, I think, 50% of the time for, you save 50% of the time, since you are covering 50% more area, and you can potentially lose like 10% of the diamonds, so this is definitely not worth it. You can test it by yourself by using this strategy, and then afterwards going through the middle and check if it's worth going through there, and just leave a 2 block gap. I would say let's test it once. I will say let's go on the left and right here, and then strip mine until we find diamonds, and then we can check the middle area here again. So let's go here on these 2 sides, and after that we're gonna check if we can find diamonds or any other resources that we wouldn't have found in these 2 rows here. Yeah, so let's check it. So there we go. We found our first diamonds, and if we would... Yeah, you see, they're spawning 2 now, right now. Let's make some space here. We would have found this only... Obviously, if this would have been the middle now, we wouldn't have found them, but this would also be the same with a 2 block, if we would leave 2 block spaces. But yeah, the chance this happening is very low, but yeah, you see, we found them, and let's check the next row here. So there we go. I've just actually destroyed 2 diamond blocks in front of me, I think, since I'm in creative right now. And so we found 3 more diamonds here, or do we have even more? Oh, now I destroyed another one. So you see, they also spawned again in 2 rows, and I think they were like something like this. They were spawning here, so we would have found them even if they were in the middle of the 3 block gap right now, since on the left, we would have found them. On the right, obviously not, but then we would have another row, and yeah, so definitely not worth it. So let's check the middle row if we have missed something in the 3 block area that we haven't dug out. Oh, what is this? This is G-Portal, the sponsor of today's video. At G-Portal you can rent your own Minecraft server to play alone or with friends. The servers are super cheap, and you can even transfer your existing survival world to the server and continue playing there. Creating a server only takes 2 minutes, and with the link in the video description you get the 10% discount on all servers and support me at the same time. So, here we have our first diamond, but very important, we would have found them also in our other path here. Since we didn't dig so far, you will see we will connect any second with our other path here. There we go. And you see, we would have found them 100%. They were in the middle, obviously, as you've seen, but we would have found them. So yeah, we can check also the redstone right now, and you see we would also have found these in the first row that we dug out. So it's the chances there that you will miss some diamonds, but you will cover a much bigger area that can potentially hold some items than missing out on a handful of diamonds. Obviously, if you want to get rid of diamonds in a whole area, or you want to farm really carefully farm an area, then I would recommend using a 2 block gap. But if you have a lot of space to work with, then go for the 3 block gap. But then some people saying you can use TNT, and yeah, you can do that. There are specific borders, I would say, where it's not worth doing this. And first of all, you will need a gunpowder and a sugarcane farm for the paper. So if you need these 2, then check out the video description, since I'm gonna link to the farms there. And now you see we cleared out quite a good area here. Now we can also place another TNT right in the middle of the room here, since now the TNT will destroy a much bigger area, since the walls, the space got much bigger. So you see, now we dug out even a bigger area, and I think now it's still worth it, but after this TNT it wouldn't be worth it anymore. And this strategy also only fits if we have enough TNT, since this can get quite expensive if you farm creepers for it manually. And you see, we uncovered quite a big area right now, and we can... Now it won't be worth it, I think. You see, now it's not worth it anymore. So 3 TNT is the maximum that you should use. Now you can also build a small tunnel right here, or use this strategy after you strip mine. Oh, we actually just found some diamonds again. So let's light this up on top of this block here. try to place a TNT always in the middle of the room. And then you can also connect multiple TNTs with each other. After the first one explodes, the 2 others will explode too. And I've never used this strategy, I'm just want to show you this right now. And we will obviously also find other resources. Now we can also blow up another TNT in this row here. There we go. So as you see, I'm not very experienced in this, so I'm not very quick. If you're getting used to it, you will be much quicker. And if you have unlimited TNT, this strategy is worth it. If you have, for example, just a wooden pickaxe or a stone pickaxe, but you have already creeper. So you see, now the diamond got harvested here. And you're a little bit safer for lava pools, but yeah, you can't do it if you don't have very good enchantments or a netherite pickaxe. If you just have really an iron pickaxe and no enchantments, then it's worth it. If you have a netherite pickaxe with the best enchantments that I'm gonna show you soon, then it's not worth it. So let's go and show you the best enchantments for the netherite pickaxe, and if you have these, it's definitely not worth it going for TNT. By the way, only a very, very small number of you have subscribed, which is really sad. So if you like my video, I would appreciate it if you would subscribe and like my video. Subscribing is free, and if you do not like my content anymore, you can unsubscribe at any time. So we have the netherite pickaxe. You can obviously also use a diamond one. So first of all, efficiency 5, unbreaking 3, so the durability is better, and then mending, so we can repair our pickaxe here. Then we have 2 optional enchantments. First of all, we can use Silk Touch and collect everything, and after that we can destroy it to get the resources out of it. It's definitely better to save some spaces, because you get the full blocks instead of like 6 diamonds, or you don't have stacks of diamonds, you have stacks of blocks. And then we can also take fortune, but then you will get tons of redstone, iron, diamonds. So it's sometimes worth it to really farm with Silk Touch, and after that place the blocks and get another pickaxe with fortune to get to harvest them, I would say. So yeah, also very important, you also get different blocks from it if you don't know that yet. Let's go into survival. Now you will see we get here these deep slate blocks with Silk Touch. If we do this without Silk Touch, let me show it to you. There we get cobbled deep slate. The same is with normal stone here. Let's put them next to each other. You see, they look just a little bit different, but if we take normal blocks, cobblestone here and stone, this is Silk Touch, the left one, and this is a normal one with fortune, for example. And you see there's a difference, so if you want to harvest some building blocks, then it's definitely worth it. So yeah, now you get these blocks, otherwise you would have gotten multiple diamonds now that will fill up your inventory much, much quicker. And one very important thing, we have missed it, not the beacon. So let's test it without a beacon now. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we are quite a fast but not perfect rhythm here. And now let's use haste to speed. And now you can take also resistance or jump, depending on what if you want to survive on a hardcore world. I would probably take resistance here instead of jump. And let's test the speed now, since we will now be much, much quicker. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So you see we're probably twice as quick, and it's definitely worth using a beacon, especially if you want to farm around the beacon. So you can just strip mine around the beacon and then place a new beacon. You can also only go for haste, for example. You don't need all of these enchantments, so definitely worth you using a beacon if you have one, but you can also farm without one. So that's it with the video. If you liked it, make sure to subscribe, and see ya.